Hi guys, I'm Michelle here, certified sexual health and wellness educator, sexologist, and certified life coach. I wanted to take a moment to welcome you to 2020 and to also welcome you to the first Women's Wellness Wednesday of 2020. I figured since it's the beginning of the year and I work with a lot of clients that don't really know like the basics of anatomy and sexual health in general, it would be a good idea to go back to the basics. So our first video, because I specifically focus mostly on women's sexual health and wellness, I thought we would talk about the vagina and the vulva and the difference between the two. A lot of people use the terms interchangeably, but they're not actually the same thing. All of this outer part is not the vagina. This is considered to be the vulva. The internal part is what is considered to be the vagina. So when you think about it, think outer vulva, inner vagina. The vagina is like an entryway. It is a passageway, it's a tunnel, sacred passageway, whatever your terminology and you feel comfortable calling it, that's what it is. It's just the inside part, transportation system. So things go into the vagina, things come out of the vagina. Let's think about some of the things that go in and out. So in, obviously a penis can go in, a tampon can go in, different sex toys, sperm, semen, other fluids, other objects, it's not my business, go into it. What comes out of it? So you have blood when a woman has her cycle. Other fluids may come out of it during her cycle or during her pregnancy. Different times of the month. Also babies are another thing that come out of the vagina. So the vagina is the passageway, the transportation system, vulva outside. Hopefully you guys can remember that. So when thinking about the vulva is a special thing. The vulva includes the clitoris, which a lot of people know about. One thing I want you to know though, you cannot penetrate a clitoris. I did have someone ask me, did I have a toy, a recommendation for something that could penetrate the clitoris? That is not something that just, no, you cannot, no. Anyway, right here we have the clitoral hood, which is kind of like that little spongy part at the top. Some women have a clitoral hood or glans clitoris that is a little bit bigger than some, and some have a small one. They're all different. Vulvas, vaginas, clitorises, all those things are all unique and special to each person. So if you have a big one or you have a small one, don't worry about it. Everybody's different. It's all beautiful. It all does the same thing. So underneath the clitoral hood, I'm gonna try to show you the way that the person designed this. You have this little star here, and a lot of people think that only this portion is the clitoris, and so you couldn't be farther from the truth in all actuality. And it's not your fault, because a lot of doctors didn't know that all of this actually makes up the clitoris as well. So these are what we consider to be the clitoral legs. And I'll show you, this is a model of what a human clitoris looks like. All of this is just clitoris, not just this part of the top. All of this is the clitoris. So I'm gonna do another video to kind of break down that as well, but for right now you guys get a visual depiction, hint, or whatever. So you have the labia majora, the labia minora, the Bartholin's glands, all kind of different things in here. This would be the part in between. I guess you could say that would be the anal part, but yeah, all of this is the vulva, all of this is vagina once again. And if you are only focusing on this part, you're missing out on a lot of pleasure, because all of this, even the spongy part at the top, the mons pubis, contains nerves, about 8,000 of them, which is double the nerves that are in a penis. It's the only organ, the clitoris is the only organ that is designed specifically for pleasure. So if you're not paying attention to all of this, you're missing out on a lot. And I will have a future video breaking down some of the different toys and what they can be used for. So some are going to be internal toys that are going to stimulate the G-spot. Some are going to go specifically on that smaller part of the clitoris. Some are going to cover the whole thing. Some are going to be covering the G-spot, the clitoris, and the anus. Yeah, I've got some videos coming for you if you're interested in that. But yeah, so that's a quick breakdown of the difference between the vulva and a vagina. And if there's anything that I missed, anything that you want more information on, just shoot me a DM and let me know. Happy first Women's Wellness Wednesday of the new year.